guys, welcome back to playing the Sophomore Book 2, Chapter 9. Spring arrives at Hartfeld and you find yourself reckoning with some serious problems. Great. We never not have any problems. Chapter 9. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Any of you youngins, step away if you don't know this. Please know that this chapter contains discussion of mature themes and sensitive subjects such as harassment, player discretion, and bias. I'm interested. Spring arrives at Hartfeld the morning the sun spreading across campus. You wake up one morning to light streaming through the windows and the sound of birds chirping outside when suddenly... Are you kidding me? They started construction at 7 in the morning. And you go climb out of bed and step over to your closet to get dressed. Okay, so let's see. I forgot where our outfits were. What is this? Oh. It's honestly not winter anymore, so can I choose something that's not? I can't. I can't. What is this? And pretty warm for this, but whatever. I'm out. Once sure, she shuffled into the kitchen where Zach is sitting eating a bowl of cereal. So I'm not the only person who got woken up by that. I'm sorry, I don't know how jackhammers is. Not noise pollution from Delacour's developments. I know they own all the surrounding land, but shouldn't they wait to start building if they don't have ours yet? Oh, this isn't about getting an early start. They clearly want to make living here a nightmare, so we'll leave. Well, we're not going. I think we should. Yeah, we could just stock up on earplugs to store their equipment. How's that gonna work? Maybe they'd like to know how it feels to have their stuff sabotaged. If only, but resorting to vandalism is probably a bad idea. The last thing we need is for Delcourt to press charges against us. I know, it's just a really satisfying fantasy. I couldn't help it. The sound of jackhammers grow louder and you rub your temples. Okay, this is gonna drive me nuts. Isn't there something we could do about this? Maybe we could ask Grant. He's coming over in a bit, if that's cool. More repairs? Nah, we just want to hang out. Ooh, I see. Okay, cool. Planning to meet James to talk about his book, so you have the living room to yourselves. You don't have to leave, you know. I want you guys to get to know Grant, too. Besides, maybe he has some advice about dealing with this whole development situation. Grant arrives as you're finishing your breakfast. He and Zach joins you in the kitchen. Pop, 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 pop. They're not wasting their time out there, are they? They've been going since 7. We came back from spring break to this, and it hasn't left all week. It seems like another dirty trick to get us to give up on the house. It figures dirty tricks are Delacour's specialty. There's definitely a rumor flying around the office that Delacour's greased some palms to get your house investigated, and that he's backed out of another site after being accused of keeping unsafe working conditions. I wonder if there would be any incriminating evidence of that. Maybe all I know is that there was a class action unit against him that got suddenly dropped before it made it to court. What if we did some snooping around the site? Maybe we could find something to use as a bargaining chip against Delacour's. And at the very least, get him to stop all that noise. I came over to hang out, not commit corporate espionage. But I forgot to admit, it sounds exciting. Delacour's will have an office trailer on site. I could ask him a bunch of questions, as a city inspector, of course, while you two sneak in and have a look. It'll be an adventure, and it might help us to save the house. What do you say, Luna? I don't care. We could just move out, though. What if we get caught? I don't want to end up giving Delacour's even more leverage over us, and Grant could lose his job. Plus, if he's doing anything illegal, he probably will leave evidence of it just laying around. You got a fair point. I guess we'll have to stick to plan A and watch a movie, Grant. As much as I was looking forward to this cloak and dagger stuff, a movie with you just sounds just great. He smiles as Zach and you excuse yourself to go meet James's apartment. When you arrive, James gives you a long kiss before ushering you over to the couch giddily. Oh, and I'm so glad you're here. You're just the person I need to talk to. You said you wanted to show me your progress in your book. It sounds like you were pretty productive over spring break. I'm a super productive. I wrote so much. I think I might need to code some of my plot lines. Care to give me some feedback? You know I'm happy to help. Why don't you give me the basic rundown? Better be good. So the story focuses on the young man named Jeremy Nesley, a nurse working in a leading oncology ward, and that's where he meets Erin. And falls madly in love. Correct. But she's one of his patients suffering from terminal cancer. The thing is, Nestle chose to work with cancer patients specifically because he himself has a terminal. Why does it sound like what's that book by John Green? Shit, what is that book by John Green? I forgot, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? He can't stand getting too close to someone who will someday lose him. But with Aaron, he lets himself fall in love since they're both going to die. That's romantic but incredibly depressing. In other words, very you. So what happens next? I'm hoping you can help me with that. I've been writing about 3 different themes and how to decide which one to focus on. First, I have a draft that really focuses on the love and the happiness they find together, temporary as it is. My second draft deals more with how they face loss together, and Jeremy faces fears and leaves someone behind to mourn him. And third focuses on what could have been, as the lovers imagine a life together in which neither of them is sick. These are all pretty compelling. Which one do you like best? My favorite is Love, Loss, and What Could Have Been. Dang, I don't know. I mean, he could focus on all 3, but that might make the book too overwhelming. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like maybe Love would be like bittersweet. People like bittersweet. But then on the flip side, Loss, I don't know. And then the whole What Could Have Been? I feel like that's definitely bittersweet. Not even just bittersweet, but kind of like, dang, like, this is the life what could have been if they weren't sick. Like, I want this for them, but we know it's not gonna be like that. Like, Life is Strange. Like, no, not spoilers. Not gonna give any spoilers, but it's like Life is Strange, where you just imagine a life with the characters if you know the whole thing didn't happen. You know what? Focus on. I mean, love is like the main thing. It's like the first thing you would go with, but I kind of want to do something different. Let's focus on loss. Romantic tragedy is your forte, after all. Indeed, in this version of the story, Aaron goes to remission, so the two of them have to face the fact that only one of them is dying. Jeremy tries to push Erin away so that she won't have to mourn him. She tries to convince him that she wants to be with him anyway. Halfway though, I switch to Erin's perspective to show how she deals with being the one who has to live with loss. I like the idea of switching protagonists. That's unique. It definitely has great potential for drama and heartache. You really surpass yourself when it comes to heart with your love stories. Luckily, real life is anything but heart-wrenching, especially because you're a major character in it. Pulls you close to him on the couch and kiss the tip of your nose. You grin, then play a big kiss directly on his lips. I couldn't have written such a perfect leading lady if you tried, if I tried. That's probably for the best. If you were writing our story, I'd be worried you'd make it a tragedy. No way, I accept nothing but a happy ending with you. I love you, and I'm beyond excited to read your book. It's going to be incredible. Thanks for letting me know I'm on the right track. I've been so in my head lately, and now I can relax a little. Where will I be without your inspiration? I don't know, you practically wrote 3 books in one. I think you'd be doing alright. It only needs one more thing, a title. I'm terrible at coming up with titles, me too. Care to help me out again? No! No! I'm terrible at titles, James! What is this, a Crestwood Greener? Or Jeaner? I have no idea how to say that. But I like it. It's better than anything I would have came up with. But dang, what's John's Green book? You know, I kind of want to do a play on John Green's book. I'm sorry, John Green, but I want to do a play on your book. Okay, let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Oh well. We'll do Crestwood then. Crestwood, uh, I don't know, Crestwood jeans? Crestwood jeans? We'll go with it. Crestwood jeans is so thought provoking. I'm certain it will get people to pick my book off the shelves. Probably not. I'm glad that you like it. Of course, your writing is what will keep them turning the pages. We'll chalk up the teamwork if my book becomes a success then. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Luna. You know I'm happy to help. He leans over suddenly kiss you, bringing his hand up to cup your cheek. I love you. I love you too. And I've been having a lot of fun brainstorming with you. I might have to channel this inspiration to start a new project of my own. I do have one question though. All this stuff about losing someone to terminal illness is pretty close to home, huh? When you mentioned how Jeremy pushes people away because he knows they'll have to mourn his death, I thought about how Vasquez did the same thing to Gabriella and to you. Vasquez has been on my mind a lot lately. I guess this book is a way for me to work through my feelings. James stands and walks over to the window. You join him from his gaze to the city spread out below. Nice. I get these straight thoughts as if he were still here like, oh, Professor Vasquez, but not like that passage. Better do a rewrite. Sometimes when I hear where strikes, I remember that Vasquez thought they were so distracting. Yeah, I remember the time he fired assistants for wearing too many stripes. If Vasquez's fans, that guy's striped shirts were predominantly neon. You know, just both sides you recall your time with Professor Vasquez. I really would have liked him to see me follow in his footsteps. James, he'll be honored. I think he could see us wherever he is. He'll find some way to be grumpy. He would be honored. He'll love that you're still taking his lessons to heart. Well, I value his opinion and more than that. I used to doubt every word I read it unless he gave it his approval, but I'm learning to value my own opinion. I think that's what will make Vasquez the happiest. Honestly, I think I'll mourn him a little bit forever, but I'm proud of myself to use his guidance to put more art out into the world. I think he'll be proud of you for that too. You take Jay's hand and give it a squeeze. You're interrupted when your phone beeps with a text from Abby. Oh, Abby says she has an art show tonight. She wants to know if we could go. Great. I need to get out of my head and the apartment. What do you say to hanging out here until the show? We could work on homework, drink coffee, share some kisses. I say absolutely, definitely yes. Excellent. Why don't we start with the kissing part? He pulls you down top of him as he lies back down the couch. He smiles, you lower your lips to his. Hey, we're here at the art show. As the evening falls over Hartfeld, comes time for Abby's art show. Ooh, I see Abby's art. James drives you from his apartment to the gallery. His hand is warm and yours as you scan the room for Abby. You spot her in a group of the rest of your friends. Hi, you two. Glad you could make it. Thank you for inviting us. Your work looks lovely. You must be inspired lately. There's so much new work I haven't seen before. I realize I've been letting my art fall by the wayside and I've been embracing it more than ever lately. Todd and I even set aside a space in the apartment to be a studio for me near his comic nook. He reads while I paint or we read together. That sounds like a nice setup. I have a spot set aside to read around my apartment too. So what's the show for anyway? Did you win a competition or something? Actually, it's for the new art majors. I just declared it at the beginning of the quarter. Congrats! There's no surprise, so you've always been passionate about art. Yeah, I just had to choose between that and gender studies. I figured I'll look into getting a minor in that. As your friends congratulate Abby, Zach points out a familiar looking painting of a young girl some fairy tale creatures. Hey, they used to hang in our suite freshman year, right? Yeah, that was the first thing I painted since coming to Hartfeld. You were working on it when I first met you. That brings back such good memories. Like you and Tyler awkwardly flirting, bonding as a sweet, a first impression of you. And what was that? Well, you were covered in paint, but you're also sweet and shy and really into your art. Little did I know that you'll end up being my go-to for a girl talk. You always encourage me to make the moves with my crush. And you always encourage me with Tyler. Sometimes I miss our sweet days, especially everything went exciting and new, especially making friends with you all. Yeah, friendship and gratitude. As fabulous as I was a total jerk to most of you. I always knew you had potential, and you're one of us now. You reminisce a little longer as Abby shows you more of her work. Wait a second, this painting looks like my room. Is that me in the corner? Am I a ghost? I figure you prefer to be Kaitlyn the friendly ghost instead of my guardian angel, which you totally were when you let me stay in your room. And so all my creepy dreams come true. I like this one. Is it a Tego of tarot cards? One of my sisters has a beautiful deck, and some of these images look familiar. Yeah, I put my own twist on my favorite cards in the major arcana. The woman in front is the high priestess. I've always liked that she was associated with intuition and dreams, plus they call her the triple goddess, which is pretty hardcore. After a while, your friends wander off further into the gallery instead of chat with Abby. This has been a lot of fun. I haven't shown anyone most of the art I've been working on. I've been really gratifying. It's been really gratifying to have people I care about appreciate it. You pass the pen and the two people reach out to each other, separated by a hopeful but raging storm. No, life is strange. Oh, this is pretty. It's a little different from your usual style. Is there a story behind it? I want to see it. I painted that when Tyler and I were fighting. We both wanted to reconnect, but couldn't get past the storm of negative feelings. And I don't see Issa here tonight. Is everything okay? He was here before, but had to leave early. We're still trying to be aware of giving each other space. He has a late night astronomy class anyway. Does that mean things are going better with him? They are. It was tricky at first, but our relationship has a solid foundation. We just have to remember and trust that. Abby, I'm just glad you got past the bad parts. It sounds like painting helped you express those feelings. Are you sure you two are over it? Kinda, I guess the storm represents how all my emotions didn't even make sense to me. I remember having this crystal clear thought before everything went bad that this could be the guy I spend the rest of my life with. And instead of being excited, it was terrifying. Like, what kind of girl am I to settle for the first boy who shows the slightest interest in me? I guess I can understand being afraid of missing out on someone else. It wasn't that. I just got obsessed with the fear that I might never develop my own identity if I didn't get away from him. And if I love him that much, how would I ever deal if I lost him? But I pushed him away until I practically lost him anyway. I'm still grappling with a lot of those fears, but that's no reason not to be with this amazing guy that I love. I'm sure Tyler appreciates your change of heart, and I'm definitely here to talk if these anxieties come up again. Thanks, Luna. You've been really supportive, giving me the right amount of tough love with this whole Tyler thing. But let's talk about my life outside my relationship. I want to hear about you too. And actually, I'm looking to start a new series of collaborative pieces with the people in my life. I'd love to get you on it if you want. So we could catch up and make some cool art together? And we could do that with a drink in hand. What do you think? There's a cool bar down the street. It sounds cool, but nah. I don't know, probably the benefit of being an art student is I rarely have morning classes. If only I could say the same. Thanks for coming to the show, though. It really meant a lot to see so many of my friends here. You spent the rest of the evening having fun with your friends at the show. Oh, that was nice. Next day, you swing by the dance studio to say hi to Zig. When you walk in, the studio seems empty. Maybe practice is already let out for the day. Suddenly you hear a snuffle coming from the back corner of the room. You turn to see Zig and Chelsea slumped against the wall. Chelsea's crying. What's going on? Hey, it's okay. Take your time. They look up as you cautiously approach. I hope I'm not interrupted, but is everything okay? What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm trying to have a private moment? Chelsea, you know you could trust Luna. She knows about what happened with me, too. Is this about Manny? It's alright. I can leave if you want me to. If you need help, I'm here. I've been told that I give pretty good advice. Yeah, well, I could show you some of it right now. You take a seat alongside the two of them. So you know that Manny and I used to date, but I broke up with him last quarter. Yeah, I remember you two having an argument at your winter quarter welcome party. Yeah, well, it turns out that was just the tip of the iceberg. Uh-oh. It's been months now, and he still sends me weird texts all the time. They go back and forth between him saying he missed me and then him cussing me out saying all sorts of insulting stuff. That's terrible. Did you block his number? Believe me, I blocked him on every platform you could think of, but he makes new accounts to keep spamming me. Wow. And then it's like he's following me. I always manage to cross paths with him on campus, even when I try to change my route. That's really creepy. Why would he think that's remotely okay? Who knows? He was a crappy boyfriend. He was always belittling me. When we broke up, I felt so happy. It's like I can't get rid of him. I don't know why I did wrong. I just want him out of my life. Oh, Chelsea, this is not your fault. Why is he so hung up on you? There must be some way to make him stop. This is not your fault. Listen, there are some bad breakups, and there's this. Manny's behavior is acceptable or normal. I think we've seen enough examples of him crossing the line to say that this is a pattern with him. Definitely, this is on him, not you. Don't let him convince you otherwise. Luna, I told Chelsea about my experience with Manny, and at the time I decided that I didn't want to push things further. And Manny's hurting more people than just me. I think it's time someone took action reporting him to the school. What, you think that the school is going to draw one of their star football players just because two people complain? Man, this sounds like Zoe 101. He'll get a slap on the wrist at most. But we have evidence. You have the text message he sent you, and I have a witness. He looks over at you. I wonder if we could bring Chris in on this. He's had to deal with Manny's bad temper for all of the football season. And he is a football captain and student body president. His testimony would carry a lot of weight. I know you tried to handle Manny himself before, but I think if you knew the whole situation, you'd be more than willing to help us. Zig turns to Chelsea. Listen, I can't tell you what to do here. If you don't want to come forward about Manny for any reason, then I understand. Report isn't the right course to act for everyone, but I do think that we work together. We have a shot at stopping that jerk. No matter what you decide to do, we got your back. Chelsea bites her lip and finally looks up at you. You know what? Screw that guy. He deserves coming to him. I'm in. Alright, then let's talk to Chris and go from there. Dang, Manny, what's going on with you? You, Zig, Chelsea, and Chris gather in your living room. Chris listens to you all intently. So basically, that's what's been going on. We were hoping you could help us as team captain. Chris hangs his head and rubs his brow. I had no idea Manny had taken things that far. I'm so sorry you both had to go through that. I should have done something sooner. Chris, you couldn't have known. That's why we're telling you. You couldn't have known. No, I could have. I saw the way Manny treated other people, other women. How he treated Chelsea, how he treated you. I knew he was trouble, but I wanted to work things out myself to show I could be a good captain. I guess I thought that I would be able to get through to him, to teach him to behave more respectfully. Hey, don't beat yourself up. I tried to talk to him too, he blew me off. That's Manny. I used to like him if you could believe it. But he let being this big football star go to his head. He just doesn't listen to anyone. He's never going to change if he doesn't understand that there are consequences for his actions. Those consequences are coming. I'll do everything I can to make sure he's killed the football team, at the very least. And with Chelsea's Zig's permission, I think we can file a complaint with the school. You got my permission. I'm sick of all of this. I haven't heard from Manny since we last talked, but he won't leave Chelsea alone. This needs to end now. And it will. It's the school's job to do something about this. Let's hope they will. Let me help. I'll check the student handbook, a call of the student health and counseling center for the next steps to take. Figures the school president knows exactly what to do. He pulls out his phone and ducks to the kitchen. Chelsea sighs and stands. I need some air. I'll be outside. She heads out the back porch, leaving you alone with Zig. How are you doing? I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I wish this could have gone differently, but I know we're making the right decision. Hey, you've been brave today. You're not supposed to work from any. We're all here for you. Excuse me. I know this is a lot to process, but Chris and I have your back, and the rest of our friends will too, if you need them. Thanks, Lord. I'll tell the others when I'm ready, but it's been a relief to be able to talk to you. You're not alone, neither is Chelsea. I want you both to feel safe and happy. You reach over and give Zig's hand a reassuring squeeze. We're gonna get through this, Zig. Chris returns to the kitchen. You call Chelsea back inside. I set up a meeting with the student center. Advice will help us support Chelsea's case. It may take a while, unfortunately. In the meantime, we could request that Manny stay away from you. And if you need to switch out classes to avoid them or get extensions on your classwork, that's an option too. I'll think about it, thank you. Splitness, I'm guessing we'll need to have our story straight and all that. Yeah, we want to be ready. Then I think we can handle you, Chris, Zig, and Chelsea go over your plan for a while before calling it a day. Whew, finally the afternoon of the hearing against Manny arrives. Dean Stanford oversees the hearing with a small panel of faculty members and students. On one side of the lecture hall, you, Chris, Zig, and Chelsea wait anxiously. It's not too late, Chelsea. If you don't want to see Manny, we could ask for a separate hearing. Thanks, but no thanks. I want to watch him face the music. The door says open and Manny enters glowering. I just want to say that's stupid that I had to be here. Mr. De La Cruz, if you will wait until we're ready to hear from you. Manny falls silent, his skull deepening. Dean Stanford knocks for Chelsea to step forward. Please, make your statement. Chelsea sighs and launches to her story, concluding with all the text and social media messages Manny has sent her. Thank you, Miss... How do you say her last name? Yeah, I have no idea. I think we all can agree that this is very concerning now. This is bullshit. How about the bad guy when she's the one who dumped me? Are you kidding me? Dumping someone is a crime, but harassment definitely is. I'm just saying, Chelsea had hurt me. She'd have come in. It's not her fault that you were a bad boyfriend and even worse ex. Don't even try it. She'll you. This is enough. This is a hearing, not a high school debate. People will speak when it's their turn to speak, and only then. Mr. Ortega, please go ahead. Zig's gaze flickers over to you, and you nod cordially to him. Taking a deep breath, he describes the night at the party at the panel, or to the panel, and Dean Stafford. I know it doesn't seem like such a big thing. We take sexual misconduct very seriously at this university. Ms. Ortega, please go on. I tried to talk to him about it later, but he shrugged me off and got aggressive. Luna was there both times. In that case, we'd like to hear your account of these events. The attention of the panel focus on you. No. You explained what you witnessed at the party and throughout the year. There's a clear pattern here. Manny violated the Hartfeld Code of Conduct has always been a major too. Has always been a major tool. It's misguided but can't keep hurting others. I honestly feel like Manny is misguided. But he shouldn't keep hurting others. I know that he's struggling with his own stuff, but he's proven over that he's willing to mistreat people. He knows what he's doing. Finally, Dean Stafford gestures to Chris, who says it before the panel. He talks about Manny's behavior on the football team. Manny, you are a dunzo. Manny had a history of picking fights for practice. I should have reported him earlier, but I thought I could get through to him. Once Chelsea Zig told me about his behavior, I knew he crossed the line. I had to report him. Dean Stafford also looks at all you thoughtfully, before finally let his gaze fall on Manny. Now what's your statement? Not guilty. Really, Manny? After... You know what? I seriously can't deal with people like Manny. I can't deal with people who just can't see their own faults. Like, it's all about them, but not... It's all about other people, but not them. Like, they're just constantly like, it's you, but not me. And I just can't stand that. Like, I just really can't stand just, Like, we're all talking about how you've been acting towards us. And you're saying that all this is okay? Like, no. Get out of here. You're canceled. Sit down. Not guilty, duh. May I remind you that we where's my voice? May I remind you that we have the Texas transcripts right here, and in addition to witness testimony. So what? Yeah, I got drunk stupid. And I touched my ex-girlfriend. This is when is that crime? See what I mean? Like, he doesn't see everything behind texting his ex. He doesn't see that him constantly, texting her and then following her on campus is harassment. Like, all he sees is, oh, I just texted my girlfriend. Continue to contact someone. Okay, seriously, where's my Dean Stanford voice? Continue to contact someone against their will, assaulted them, and following them certainly against school policy. Come on, man. What I did was not bad. I'm a big deal, Hartfeld. You need me winning football games. These games pay your salary, Dean Stanford. You owe me. If you won't probably give your statement, and I believe we're done at the panel meeting, we'll discuss this. I keep switching between these voices, like, your friends leave the room while the panel discusses it here, and Manny stalks away, murder first under his breath. A campus security guard eyes him warily. Finally, Dean Stafford calls you back aside. Get a go now, this is a waste of time. Young man, your current conduct reinforced what I've heard today. The panel recommends that you be banned from the football team, receive a month's suspension from the university, and that this should be subject to disciplinary probation. You, Chris, Zig, and Chelsea look at each other, relief in your eyes. Manny stares at the dean in shock. What? You can punish everyone. We just drunk at Hansi. The party sent a few texts. On the contrary, it's a responsibility of the school to protect the students from such behavior. I do hope you reflect on your action. You probably won't. He won't ever. What the hell? But security's will not so just escort you back to your apartment. This isn't fair. What about my football career? Just because I did a few things, my life gets ruined? Listen, Manny, you brought this on yourself. I hope you learn from this. I hope you learn from this. If anything can teach you that your actions have consequences, is this. I sincerely hope you do change your ways, Manny. This doesn't have to be you. Sippy twig, you would. Spare the high and mighty crap. You're just salty that no one worships the ground at your feet anymore, Manny the man. And Manny, if you try to contact me again, I will follow a restraining order. Whatever. Not like I ever want to talk to you again. Now that I know what you really like. Same goes for you. Manny storms outside where security escorts him away. I have no idea how to say your name, girl. Please talk to your advisor about your options if you haven't already. Counseling schoolwork assistance no longer available to you. Yeah, I will. Well, let's party. Thanks, Steve, for staff, for I appreciate your time. Where should you thank these staff as well? As you leave the lecture hall, you decide to go to a cafe together for some soothing hot drinks. Well, that was a lot to take in. The four of you order drinks and then find a table. Everyone lost in their thoughts until Chelsea breaks the silence. Hey, Zach, thanks for taking me seriously. I figured everyone would just shrug it off. Like it's just an ex-boyfriend being pushed. I thought people would say that I should be grateful that guy wants me back so bad. Who would say that to you? Exactly. Harassment is a compliment, and it's never your fault. And thank you, Chris and Luna. You guys were like really supportive and cool. You're welcome. We're here for you no matter what. I'm just happy we could help. There's one more thing to say. I said some stuff that was not cool when I was with Manny. I told him that footballers guys touching each other butts and being rude when you and Luna were trying to stand up for me. I'm really sorry about that. I wish I could take it back. No, it's okay, Chelsea. It's not easy to acknowledge hurtful stuff you've done in the past. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for apologizing, Chelsea. Consider it water on the bridge. At least this is all over finally. Suddenly your phone rings. It's Raina. 1 second, let me get this. Luna, I found out how you can save your house. As Raina discover your house secrets, keep playing the summer to find out. Oh my goodness, this was one eventful chapter. Like, what? Whew, I'm so glad that this Manny stuff is finally behind us. Hopefully. Crossing our fingers, hopefully. And the whole Abby and Tyler stuff is behind us too. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now all that's left is just I mean, honestly, I don't want to say the house. Like, if there really was an option to just pack up and leave, I would seriously take it. Like, I would just seriously take it, but I know we're going to be forced to try to save the house. I just feel bad for Gabriella because I know she wants to sell it, but she's keeping it for us. So, yeah, so, wow. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of the Sophomore. Stay frosty. Bye-bye.